Hey, what's up, guys? It's iBornSteller, and today I'll be doing a commentary on this gameplay video that I did just an hour ago, I think, and also talk about the most recent Battlefield 3 news. In addition to also have a code to give away for Dr. Pepper. And I guess before I go down to the news, I'll just get started with the giveaway because I realized that this video is really long. It's over 37 minutes long, so I'm sure most of you won't stick around until like maybe the 20-minute mark when I'm done talking about the news, because there's a lot of stuff to talk about. So, as far as news goes, so let's get down to the Dr. Pepper giveaway. And I guess as of right now, the winner for today's, or I don't know, yesterday's if you're watching it tomorrow, the winner hasn't contacted me, so I'm still waiting for him, and if he doesn't contact me, I'll choose a second winner, and if that guy doesn't contact me, then I'll choose a third winner, and whoever contacts me first gets the code. So once again, if you do enter, if you leave a comment with your answer in the comment section of the video, then be sure to always keep an eye out to your private messages, because you might have my message there waiting for a follow-up, because I don't give you the code right off the bat. I ask if you want the code, and then you have to confirm that you do want it and that you do have Battlefield 3, because I'm not just gonna give the code out to somebody that doesn't have Battlefield 3 and just wants to get it just for the lols or whatever. So, but anyway, let's get down to the giveaway. And today's question is a pretty simple one, just which is your favorite class to play as, and again, or not again, but just for the first time, I guess, all you have to do to enter for the giveaway is leave your answer in the comment section, and I'll be choosing a winner by 6 p.m. Eastern time. Although I was a little late today with that, because I was playing this long game today, so I kind of chose a winner like at 8 p.m. Eastern time, so it was kind of 2 hours late. But I hope that the winner for today's giveaway does contact me and gets his code. So once again, all you have to do to enter for the giveaway is to leave your answer in the comment section for this question, which is your favorite class to play as in Battlefield 3. And once again, I'll choose a winner at 6 p.m. tomorrow, November 11th. So I guess that's that for the Dr. Pepper giveaway. And I think tomorrow will be the last code that I got. Hopefully by the weekend I'll get a few more codes, hopefully. So yeah, that's that. And so let's get down to the news, and there's a ton to get through, so good thing that I have this long video to talk about everything that I have to talk about. So anyway, here we go. The first news story is Battlefield 3 is going to be discounted at Walmart, and it'll be sold. It's going to be selling for $28. So if you've yet to get Battlefield 3 and you're planning to get it, you might want to hold off until Black Friday here in the United States, which is going to be on the 25th of November. And like I already said, Walmart's going to have Battlefield 3 for $28 for all 3 platforms. And I guess as a side note to that, if you already have Battlefield 3, then I guess you might want to get these other 2 games, which are Gears of War 3 and Batman Arkham City, which will also be for $28, each. So I might just get Batman Arkham City that day. So, but anyway, moving on to the next news story, which is let's see, new drivers for NVIDIA and AMD cars, and that's pretty much all there is to it. I mean, new drivers. I mean, I'll probably download them later for my AMD car later after I make this video, because I didn't want to, I don't know, drivers sometimes they're weird, so they might screw up your PC sometimes. So I just wanted to get this thing over done. I'll go and download the drivers and update mine. So, but that's pretty much all there is to that news story. Just new drivers for your video cards. So And let's see, moving on. The next news story says EA are warning that there are issues with the digital download version of Battlefield 3 for PS3, and that a patch is in the works to cure them. And the quote reads, EA has confirmed that there are issues with the digital build of Battlefield 3 on the PS Store, which will be affecting people trying to sign into Battlelog. They are currently working on a patch for this, although no ETA has been given at the moment. We'll update when more information becomes available. So I guess if you bought the game from the PS Store, then I guess you shouldn't do that in the future, because stuff like this happens, and I don't think regular retail, PlayStation 3 owners have this issue. So I don't know. So I guess if I get it from the PS Store then. And let's see, moving on to the next news story, which is the big one that I have to talk about. So the headline says more BF3 patch details, tactical light, jet, choppers, and weapon recoil explained. And let's see, the first section is about the tactical light nerfed, which is explained a little bit. And the quote says, well, not the quote, but what the news story says. It reads, Kurtz confirmed last night that the actual brightness of the light will not be nerfed, but rather the range. Up close, the light will still be as effective as it is currently. The further away you are from it, the less intrusive it will be. So I guess they'll be changing the range for it, that'll be it. So don't expect the light to be any less brighter. So I guess that's a good thing, I guess, if you're using the tactical light. But I still don't like it because it blinds me a whole lot. So as it, I think that's its main purpose. So, but moving on to the next part of the news story, which is about the PS3 input lag, and I'll read what the news story says, which is, according to Kurtz, the controls for Battlefield 3 are fine and have not been changed since the beta. DICE is finding that other issues might be at work here. For example, certain TV setups seem to affect input lag more than others. Kurtz assure us that DICE is looking into the real source of the problem. So I guess there's still the problem of input lag for the PlayStation 3 version of the of Battlefield 3. So too bad for PS3 users, I guess. But moving on to the kind of a tiny section of the news story, which is about the mobile anti-air tank. The AA gun that's really annoys the hell out of me every time I get shot down by it, because it is so effective. I mean, a jet just doesn't stand a chance against that thing. And well, they say they're looking into the mobile AA vehicles, and that's pretty much all they say. So maybe they'll be, I don't know, nerfing them perhaps, making them less effective maybe. I don't know. But the next news story is kind of connected to what I just talked about, which is the ability to land damage jets. So the news story says, as it stands, if a tank, for example, is disabled, the driver has the ability to either hop out and repair it if he's an engineer, or have a teammate repair his tank for him. Engineers can also repair disabled helicopters from the inside, or if none are available, it's still possible to land and request repairs. This is obviously not an option in a jet. Landing them is still somewhat possible, but usually proves to be fatal. Kurtz admitted that this seems unfair. I'm sorry about that. Kurtz admitted that this seems unfair. Hopes to see some changes made to the jets in this regard. So I guess I'm not sure if I've shown my failed attempts to land a jet when it was heavily damaged, and every time I've gotten close, the landing gear just forgets to open up or whatever. I mean, the landing gear is supposed to open when you're, I think you're flying at like around 100. I don't know if it's miles per hour, but just the speed on the meter is supposed to be like at 100. But even at that speed, the landing gear just wouldn't deploy, or if the jet would just move off to the side and tip to its left or right and just crash into the ground and just wouldn't land safely, you could say. So yeah, I'm hoping that they're changing that so you can actually attempt to crash land, and if you happen to land in a flat surface, to take off once again. If you're an engineer, you hop out and you start repairing your vehicle, then that'd be great, because I mean, as right now it's just impossible to land a damaged jet, and expect to actually get to repair it, because that simply is not happening. So moving on to the last bit of the news story, which is about burst mode inaccuracy. And this is a pretty long news story, and I didn't cut any of it because I thought everything was important. So let's see, the news story says some fans are beginning to notice the weapons in Battlefield 3 seem to have much more recoil when burst fired as opposed to full auto, something that wasn't entirely the case in Bad Company 2. First, Kurtz reminds us that this isn't a sequel to Bad Company 2, and that DICE's base to work off of was Battlefield 3. This was also the reasoning behind bolt-action sniper rifles only being a one-shot kill to the head. However, Kurtz confirmed the weapons in Battlefield 3 do indeed have more recoil when burst fired. What players need to remember is that once you overcome the initial kick of firing in full auto, the weapon is fairly steady, though extremely inaccurate. When burst firing, you need to deal with that initial kick every time you pull the trigger, making it harder to keep it steady. However, your shots will be much more accurate since the first bullet of each burst will always hit dead on. So, like I already said in previous commentaries, I find burst mode to be somewhat, I don't want to say irrelevant or useless, but I do kind of find it useless, because I mean, full auto is just perfect for close quarters, and single shot is just perfect for long range. So I don't find myself using burst mode unless by accident, when I'm trying to go into full auto when in a close quarter situation, and it just happens to be by accident that I don't switch to full auto, so I have to make deal with burst mode. So that's like the only time I actually get to use burst mode, when I accidentally don't switch to full auto. So, and I don't know what else to say about this. I mean, like I already said, I don't find it very useful. So, but anyway, that's pretty much all I got for you guys today as far as news story goes. So yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just talk about the gameplay from now on. So right now, this was a really long game. Like right now, we're losing 500 to 689, but I think we turned it around towards the middle of the game, and we're not even halfway through the game. My God, this game is long. Oh man. But I think this is the second longest game that I play. I mean, I have a 44-minute game that I recorded, and it was I think that was a 1200 ticket game. This is only 1001, so it's slightly shorter, like 5 minutes shorter. So, and yesterday I told you guys, what do you guys think about me doing that commentary? Because that would be an epic commentary, and by epic I mean epically long. I don't know if it'd be any good at all, but what do you guys think? Should I make a commentary for that? Or, make it tomorrow's commentary? I mean, would you even watch half of that? I mean, that's almost an hour long video, and this is half an hour already. More than half an hour. So I don't know if I should record videos this long. But what do you guys think? Should I continue making videos as long as this, or maybe half as long? What do you guys think? Leave your your opinions in the comment section, I guess. Letting me know if you guys like long videos, or shorter videos because I usually make around 15-minute long videos, which is not very long, I think, but long enough to talk about all the stuff that I'll be talking about, such as the news and certain giveaways that I might be doing, and of course just brief commentary towards the end. But I mean, we're not even halfway through the video yet, and I'm already done with all the news stories and the giveaways. So I guess 15 minutes is around the sweet spot because other than that, it might become a little too boring for you guys. And yesterday's commentary I found to be, I think, one of my best ones. It was a bit stupid at times. I realized that, and I apologize if you thought it was stupid because, like I tend to think of myself as a little bit funny, not too funny, and I come up with some dumb stuff, in the fly, and just say whatever the hell I'm thinking of at the time, and hopefully it'll come out right, and it'll sound funny to you guys maybe. But um, I mean, yesterday's commentary was around 17 minutes long, I think, or maybe 14, and I'm talking about the live commentary. And I thought that was a perfect length for that. Like, I thought it was too short for some reason, but it wasn't too short. It was the perfect size. So I guess maybe I'll just stick to 15-minute long videos in the future and not make these epically long videos. But if you do like them, then leave a comment saying that you do like them, and maybe I'll make 20-minute long videos instead, because that's a bit more manageable than 37-minute long videos. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about that, I suppose. And let's see, I mean, right now we're 468 to 467, so we're slowly catching up. We're only 100 or less than 100 tickets from one another, so it wasn't too bad. And I think in this game I actually get the I unlock the M240B light machine gun, which I think I'll be using tomorrow to check it out and get a few attachments for it and get a feel for it, because I didn't get to play with that weapon in the beta, and I like to see if it's better than the M249, which, like I said yesterday in my last commentary, is the M249 is, I think, the best LMG, or at least so far. I mean, maybe the M240B will be better than the M249. We'll see. But like I already said for the support class guide video, I still need to play with the M240B and the M60A4, I think. And once I get to play with those, for a while, I'll make the guide, which I don't know if it'll be longer than the engineer. I mean, the engineer was the one that took the longest, or not took the longest, but was the longest in length, because there was so much to talk about, because like I already said, the engineer really focuses on the gadgets. So in the support class, it's pretty much all about the light machine gun. I mean, I guess the C4 and your ammo box also takes a big chunk of the support class, but for the most part it's all about the light machine gun, because it's called the support class. You're supposed to be doing a supportive role, not I don't want to say an offensive role, but more of a defensive role, I think. So, but once I get at least up to the infrared sights, and hopefully by then I would have unlocked the M60, then I'll get to play with the M60, and once I get the M60, I'll try to get up to at least 100 kills with it. Try to get the infrared sight, and then I'll make my judgment and see which is the best light machine gun out of all 6 I think there are. Yeah, the application M4M, the M27, the PKP Vegenek, M249, M60, and the M240. So out of those 6 right now, well, out of those 4 that I play with, M249 is the best one in my opinion. So maybe the M60 is better, maybe the M240 is better. I don't know. So I guess we'll just have to find out. Excuse me. and once that's all done and uploaded and stuff, then I'll get started on the recon class, which, like I said, will probably take me the longest because I have to unlock all those sniper rifles and gadgets, and be a, I don't know, I don't want to say a good sniper, but at least a competent one, because using those semi-automatic snipers are just, oh my god, they're so terrible. I mean, I don't think I've yet to get a headshot with those things, because from far away they're pretty much impossible to get a headshot with. I mean, bolt action ones and the what's the 50 caliber one? I forgot. M98 maybe. I'm not even sure. I already forgot the name of the damn sniper. I mean, the other snipers are the SV98, the M40, and the one that I can't remember right now. So I don't know which of those three will I like the best. So, but of course, I have to snipe with all of them at least for a while, and get a feel of how to do good sniping. But not only do good sniping, but do also a good reconnaissance role, because it's called the recon class, not the sniper class. So I'll try to go iron sights with some of those snipers, and see if I can do well with them, and see which one I can do the best with. And I'll try to use all the gadgets, see how they work. And I think in the engineer class I actually made a mistake by saying that the javelin can only be laser guided by the little birds laser designated unlockable, but in fact you can actually do it from several ways, and one of which is from the one of the recon classes gadget, which is called the I think you call it the SOFLAM, SOFLAM. So it's like a laser guided. It's like pretty much like Bad Company 2's laser guided, mortar strike. But instead of being a mortar strike, you just laser designate the target, and anyone using a javelin will be able to lock onto the target. And like in pretty much every video that you've seen of the javelin will go up in the air and come back down on the target, and deliver more damage, because it's from a vertical, angle that it's coming down on the target. So I suppose it makes more damage to the target. So laser designated javelin, it's not only available through the little bird, but it's also available, or not little bird, but the scout helicopter. I mean, but it's also available through the recon classes, Selfland gadgets, and I think there's another way to do it. I think the tank has an attachment, or not an attachment, but an unlockable to use. I think it's called the CITV unlock, which is a third position in the tank, which lets you laser designate, or laser paint a target. And I guess that's a third way to laser designate a target for javelin users to or javelin engineers to kill tanks. So, and yeah, I mean, I kind of should have said that in the class guide, but if you're watching this still, then I guess I just gave you the information that I forgot to say in the class guide. So I hope that informed you a little bit. And right there, that wall was pretty much indestructible, because it would not budge. So I kind of just had to go all the way around. But I see why it wouldn't budge, because there's no wall. It was just like a bunch of dirt behind it. It wasn't really a wall. So yeah, my mistake. And I think the guy that I was looking for was actually up there sniping, so that's why I couldn't see him. He's up there right now. But one of my teammates just takes care of him. So and his body kind of goes flying in the air in a second, which I found to be really funny. Yeah, right there. yeah, that was a hilarious moment for me. That was fine. But let's see, what else? What was I talking about? The engineer class and the recon class guide. And let's see. I mean, I've seen how to use all the gadgets for the recon class, so I don't think that'll be a problem. The problem will be how to become a good sniper, you know, because since there's a lot of bullet drop, or I guess, you know, not a lot, but, you know, realistic, you could say, bullet drop, then I'll just have to get used to how it works, and excuse me, and you know, be proficient with the snipers from long range, because I've been shot from really far away, and you know, and gotten killed because the sniper was just so far away I couldn't see him at all. So he just caught me off guard, and I'll try to be as good as those guys that have killed me from so far away and are, you know, good snipers. So hopefully I'll get some cool kills out of that, and you know, be able to show you guys how to do it properly if I can, you know, learn it myself. So, and that's pretty much all I got as far as those two things go. You know, the support class guide and the recon class guide. So expect the support class guide next week, and the recon class guide in 2 weeks minimum, maximum 3 weeks. So, and yeah, I mean, I'll be uploading a lot of videos in, you know, between today and then. So I guess I'll just keep repeating myself every time, you know, giving you updates on what's going on those two guides that I'll be doing. So, because I mean, I'm pretty much halfway through the support class right now. I think I only have the M60 left to unlock, and the you know, the RPK 74M for the American class, and the M27 for the Russian class, which I think is a pretty cool thing that they did. You know, to be able to use the American weapon. Oh, excuse me. If you're Russian, and you know, the Russian weapon, if you're playing as the Americans. So, but whatever. You know, not a big thing to worry about my guy, because you know, I already play with those two weapons, and I find it to be I don't want to say worthless, but not that great. So, well, mainly because their clip is kind of small. I mean, the M27 only has like what, a 47 maybe slideshow mode 47 clip, so that's not very big for an LMG. That's more like extended max for an assault rifle. So I don't know, it just seems so small. Oh. Wow, that was a bigger yawn that I would have liked, but excuse me. And the RPK-74M, I think, has a similar size clip, so those two LMGs, not really LMGs in my opinion, to be honest. They're more like, what would you call them? Like, I mean, they're pretty much like assault rifles. I mean, the RPK-74M is essentially the AK-74M, but a bigger body and, you know, a longer clip. Same thing for the M27. Is essentially the I don't know, maybe either the M4 or the M16. So, you know, but again with a longer body and a bigger clip. So, or you know, I could be completely wrong. You know, a gun expert could you know, tell me, you know, just how wrong I am about what I just said. So, you know, let me know in the comments, I guess. So, but yeah, I think that's that for the class guide update of today. So, and I think this is the only commentary that I'll be uploading today. I don't think I'll be doing a live commentary because this was really long. So I still got like what, 8 minutes left to go. So I guess I'll just talk about the commentary. I mean the commentary, the gameplay itself. And I think I said this like 3 times already. I haven't really kept my promise. So right here I'm throwing down a nade on that. I think that was a mine. And oh yeah, I unlocked the tank's infrared vision, you could say, I guess, and it's really helpful for finding those damn mines. So if you think it's worth to giving up the zoom ability with the tank, then using thermal sight is really helpful, because I've been killed a lot of times by the mines, and being able to, you know, see them before you run into them is a big it's a big help. So right there, I probably should have looked to my left because the sniper kills me yet again. So, and it gives me a little bit of water because I'm running out of you know, wetness in my throat. So much better. Kind of needed that. Kind of prepared for this commentary because I knew it was gonna be epically long. So, and I'm not sure what my teammates were doing all the way back there, next to each other, laying down there, doing jack fucking shit. So, I guess idiotic teammates are idiotic. So, either that or they were boosting with the EOD bot, which I guess if you haven't seen that yet, is a way to get like 100,000 XP per match or something ridiculous like that. Which I guess if you want to know how to do it, I guess I could just tell you right now and tell you that you shouldn't do it. It's a cheap way of leveling up. But what you do is, one, you need a partner for this, and both guys need to be engineers. One of them has to have the EOD bot. Let's see. Oh yeah, the EOD bot, because you can choose the EOD bot or the repair tool, and you need the other guy to have the repair tool. So one guy has the EOD bot, the other one has the repair tool, and of course, both have to be engineers. And you pretty much lay down next to each other, and the EOD bot guys, opens up his EOD bot and just lets it sit there, and the other guy has to shoot at it. Or hold on, is that how you do it? Crap. That makes no sense, now that I think about it. Because why would the EOD bot take damage from its... shit. Maybe I screwed it up. You know what, whatever, just go look it up on YouTube. Because the logic, that doesn't make sense for me, I guess, of how you're supposed to do it. But maybe I was saying it right and it didn't make sense to me there for a second, and I just completely screwed it up. But anyway, it's something about an EOD bot and a repair tool being used by 2 engineers, and you get like 100,000 because the guy that's shooting at it, and then repairing it or something like that gets a lot of points from repairing it and all the ribbons they get. So you get a ton of points just for doing those 2 things. Right here, I get destroyed by this guy on the Z11W. So next time you engage a guy on a little bird or this helicopter, make sure you're behind cover. Which, as you'll see, I think I engage him again in a second. I think I'm able to kill him. But not inside the helicopter like yesterday, because yesterday's awesome kill that I did was just amazing. I think it was a holy crap moment. I'm actually put that thing as a battlefield moment. Or maybe I won't. I mean, it was cool, but it wasn't that amazing, I guess. But if you didn't see it, it was me shooting at a little bird. Just randomly shooting at it. Well, not really randomly, but I was hoping to actually kill the guy. And I hit him in the head, and I killed him, of course. And the little bird just went, flying up to the side and blowing up, and it was just awesome. So that almost happened there again, and the guy on the Z11W, but the helicopter kind of exploded. Oh, you see it in a second. I think after I get shut down here, I think I spawn over at D or something and go and try to make my way over to E, and I see the guy again on the helicopter. Right here, I kill this guy, but I think there was a second guy on the ground, and I couldn't get away from his. I think he had the Agla. Yeah, he had the Agla. And even though I touched on the ground, I still blew up. So that was a bit of a bummer because I was hoping to just land and go on foot. So, excuse me. Okay, here I spawned at C. So, and every time I spawn right there in the same damn spot, this was really starting to annoy me after a while because I think I spawned it like 10 times in a row. So it was really annoying to spawn in the exact same spot every time. So, and I killed this guy real quick who was just camping in the corner. And let's see. I unlocked a ton of stuff for the patch and egg in this match alone. So I think I unlocked the infrared sight. That last scope I think was the PSO7 maybe, and something else. I forget what it was, but I unlocked like 3 attachments for the gun in this match alone. So it was a pretty long match. And yeah, there he comes. He's right there. So I'm kind of learned from last time that you gotta stay behind cover to engage sky helicopters. Right there, just start shooting at it, hoping to catch him as he's coming towards me. And I've put a few shots on him. Maybe if I had stayed a bit more steady on him, I probably could have killed him before he passed by. So, but his helicopter kind of gets taken out, but he builds that, and I go after him because he killed me last time. Or I don't even know if it was the same guy, maybe. But I kill him, and then I get killed from some guy from behind. So, oh well. Going 40 and 15 right now, which is a pretty good score. Almost a 3-to-1 ratio, and right now I think this is the last play. I get on the little bird, and the game pretty much ends. 242 to 13, so we somehow turn it around. I guess we held the, I think all 5 flags at some points, so we were able to turn the game around, going from I think 100 points or more behind at one point to 242 to 0. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And I only got like less than a minute left. So if you guys like I said, what do you guys think of these long ass videos? If you're still watching at this point and listening to me, you are awesome. I really appreciate you for listening for over 30 minutes. So thank you for that. And as always, if you want to comment on the video, rate it, subscribe, please do. You're awesome if you do. And yeah, I mean, expect shorter videos tomorrow. So but yeah, got a lot of points over 60,000 XP, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, guys, I guess I'll see you guys later. So yeah, I got a ton of stuff. But anyway, guys, later. Goodbye.